Hey, what's going on, guys? Unders here with No Bull Canine Training Solutions. I'm working today with the beautiful Ryu. We're working today on a little bit of separation anxiety. So I've had him now, this is day 3. He's doing pretty good. If I leave him in the car, if I leave the house, he doesn't whine or bark while I'm away. If I'm out of sight, he's generally okay. He doesn't like it when I leave, and he's obviously very excited when I come back. But during the time that I'm not there, he's not panicking, he's not barking, so that's great. But if I'm in eyesight of him and he can't get to me, it's a big problem. He goes ballistic. He starts barking and starts kind of going crazy, pulling on the leash if I've tied him down. He really doesn't like it. So that's a bit of a problem for me. So if I'm in a studio or if I'm doing some work and I can't have him just sit down and relax while I'm talking to people, I can't have him just, exist in the space that I'm existing in. There's this codependence that's not okay. That's seems cute, it seems nice for us. Oh, my dog loves me, he wants to follow me around, I love the affection. Yes, it's nice, yes, it makes us feel good, but it's actually not good behavior for your dog. It creates anxiety, it creates this separation anxiety. You want your dog to be able to exist in their own space, be their own person. So with Ryu, what I've been doing today is in this very small studio apartment that I'm in right now, the living room, the bedroom, and the kitchen are all kind of open, and he can basically go everywhere. So if I get up, he'll generally follow me wherever I go. We've been working on it a little bit this morning, so he's getting the idea and he's getting more comfortable with it. What I've done here is I have set up a little bit of a blockade right here. If you can see that. I know it's kind of rough. If you have a little fence or something like that, you can put in a baby fence or dog fence, whatever. And this allows me to create the space that I need between myself and my dog while I'm in my own house, and get him comfortable with not following me around. And if he follows me to that spot there, which he has done, and he waits there patiently, I'll give him a reward. I'll let him know he's a good boy. If he starts to bark, I will come back over the fence, correct him, and put him back on his place. I won't discipline him. I'll just take him to his place. I'll say, come, good boy, go to your place, and then I'll try again and kind of repeat the cycle. So it's a bit of a patience thing. So let's see what happens right now if I'm with him and I open this door here to see if he follows me. So he's gotten up and he's followed me outside. And you can see him there. There he is. And generally he will trail me around sort of everywhere I go in the house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask him, see, let's just see if I do even just a circle around here. There he's being good. He's kind of got his own thing going on right now, which I really like. So I don't want to disturb him. I don't want to make him come here. I'm just gonna hop over the barricade that I've made here. Yeah, he's good. He's walking out. He's doing his own thing. He's checking out the patio over there, and yeah, he's getting into something which I really like. So we've done this exercise a few times this morning. Just get on my face there. We've done this exercise a few times this morning, so he's kind of gotten used to just doing his own thing. But when I first woke up, he was just, as usual, trailing me everywhere, following me to the bathroom, all that kind of stuff, which is just not appropriate behavior. So I'm gonna pop over here, and I'm gonna open the door, make a sound, and just see how he reacts. Okay, doesn't even bother. Okay, so he's heard the sound. He's coming over the barricade, he's checking it out, and he goes back. Awesome. That's exactly the kind of behavior that I want to see. So he's found something more interesting in the house than me. He's got his attention on me. He came to check out what was going on, but he's not being dependent on me. And this is sort of about 20 minutes of work that I've been doing this exact thing here. In the beginning, he came over to the thing and just sort of stood over it and looked over it and started getting anxious and whining. So when he would do that, I would make sure it didn't escalate. I'd go back over the thing. You wanna try and make sure that if you're doing this, with any exercise you're doing when it's behavioral, take your dog to his or her furthest limits before it goes over that tipping point, before they start whining, before they start barking. You have to be able to read those signals. You really want to be able to understand that your dog has a threshold, and if you take your dog past that threshold, your dog is going to fail. You're going to see failure, and that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to set your dog up to fail. You don't want to put your dog in a position to make poor choices. If you can bring him or her to the point just before they start doing that behavior you don't like, leave it. Doing that behavior you don't like barking or whining, get them right to that spot before, and then come back and give them the attention, the affection, the praise, the reward that they need in order to feel comfortable in that spot. So, hey, down. So he keeps going on the couch when I'm not around. Normally I will also block the couch off, but I can catch him beforehand and let him know that what he's doing is inappropriate. That's the best way to do it. So now he's starting to get a little bit anxious and kind of checking stuff out over here, but he's not that bothered, so I really like that. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna take him to his place. Hey, Ryu, come. Go to your place. Go to your place. Good boy. Go to your place. Good boy. Lie down. Good boy. And I taught him this, go to your place, within 3 days. This isn't a command that he had. I can do another video on how to teach your dog to go to its place, go to its bed, all that kind of stuff. Go to your crate. So now that he's in a comfortable spot, again, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna cross over the threshold that he's not supposed to come to, and he doesn't follow me. This is the exact behavior I want to see. Now he's looking at me very curiously, and because I'm kind of making noise and talking, his attention is on me. So at this point, I'm gonna go back over the threshold and I'm gonna just give him a pat on the head, say good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. And that's pretty much, if you want to give him a treat or something like that. If he's on his own, he's doing fine, don't come and reward him and disturb him and get him all riled up again, because he's going to pop up and follow you next time because he thinks, oh, I'm getting a treat now. If you can get him to understand that the behavior that he's doing is the right behavior, give him a treat then, but do not get him excited. And keep him in a mellow zone. Let him exist, let him or her exist, let your dog exist in their own space, let them be their own, I don't want to say own person, but own dog, own animal, own creature, so that they can just relax in their own home and don't feel like they have to literally follow you everywhere. It's a stressful situation to always be trailing you, and when you go, they don't know what to do. So, and that's when destructive behavior happens. They start chewing stuff up, they get anxious, they bark, you get kicked out of apartments, etc. So this is one little trick. Just create separation between you and your dog. You can also use a crate, which I'm going to start doing with him. He's not crate trained, so I'm going to start doing that with him, and I will post some videos on that. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care.